Welcome back, everyone. What you see is what we're making today. Meatball Parmesan. It's a real simple appetizer. If you're in a hurry to put something together quick, this is perfect for what you want to do. So let's get our 3 ingredients out and do it right now. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a comment, thumbs up below. That helps the algorithm and that helps me. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get to making. We've got 2 dozen meatballs. They're out of a package. Now, we could have made them, and I was going to make the individual meatballs. Lack of time stopped me. So you can do either or if you want. Either use a package, make your own meatballs. It's going to be the same no matter what. We also need some mozzarella slices. These are going to slice into roughly quarters. Just make sure you got enough cheese slices to cover it. And of course, we're going to use pizza sauce. If you got marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce, that's going to work too. Like I said before, this is not a difficult recipe. This is super easy. We've got our pan out, and now we just put the meatballs into the pan. Try to make them as neat as possible. And like I said, that's 24. Okay, the second ingredient is some of our pizza sauce. I'm going to mix it with just a little bit of oil. Like that, just a little drizzle. We're going to mix that around. Mix, 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 mix. Good to go. Okay. Bring our meatballs back over, and we've got our brush. And we're just going to brush the top of all of these. Think of it like a meatloaf. Just before you put it in the oven, you put some sauce on top, and that way it doesn't dry out on top. Same idea with the meatballs. There, nice and covered. Now it's going to go into the oven. 375, 15 to 17 minutes should do it. And while we're waiting, our mozzarella cheese. So these are just slices out of the package, right? Well, you need enough to cover each of the meatballs. So we're basically pretty well going to cut them into quarters. I'll use the long strip for something else. Our meatballs are out of the oven, and now we need to put our cheese on. 1 slice at a time, 1 meatball at a time. Just try to push it down so that it doesn't fall off, because it will melt when it starts baking, and you do have to be careful with that. And of course, on top of that goes more pizza sauce. But a half a teaspoon each should do. If you want a lot more, go ahead. It's not going to hurt a thing. Oh, did I mention I turned the oven on to broil? We're going to throw them back in the oven about 2-3 minutes just to get everything melty. And when they come out, they're looking pretty melty to me. Don't those look good? Now we just need to get a few on a plate so I can show you. I'm going to throw toothpicks in all of them anyway so it's easier to grab. So we got 1, 2, and I kind of like the way the pizza sauce stuck to the meatballs. And there you have it. Simple, easy appetizer to make. Meatball Parm. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.